Alright, you guys, we just finished the seasonal championship, and guess what? Check this out. I told you it's a party. It's a party all month long. We just won the Ford XP Falcon from the summer wet season, the first redeemable prize. Let's claim it. It was 20 points. We have 21. We will claim this Ford XP Falcon. It's been added to my garage. Let's check it out. Here it is. It comes stock as a C-Class with 532 index points. It's a rear-wheel drive with a 5.75 liter V8 in it, 300 horsepower, 380 foot-pounds of torque, and 3,047 pounds of weight, with a 59% front weight distribution. So let's go ahead and see how she drives real quick. Let's actually get in this baby. First, let's look at her. Get a first look. Oh, yeah. Look at this thing. Let's hop inside it. Okay. I think it actually looks pretty sick. Listen to this baby. So yeah, that looks from the outside. Give her a nice little burnout. Perfect kind of road for this car. But I was raised watching like Dukes of Hazzard and Knight Rider and that kind of stuff. So. Ooh! I felt myself lose it, so what's better than a perfect 360? Whoa! Not that time. Alright, so this car, it's awesome, but it could use a little love. Let's make this thing amazing. We're gonna go tune this up real quick. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do to it. I think this is gonna be a competitive, probably B class or A class. We'll see how it stacks up, how it tunes up. Oops, accidentally went in the auction house. Here we go, to the garage. Upgrades and tuning, custom upgrades. Let's see, check, I might not change this engine. It feels pretty nice. Excuse me. 300 horses, 380, let's see, 8 seconds, and it's a stock powertrain, 532. Okay, I'll look at this screen. Let's see. See, I don't want to put anything that big in here. Let's see the weight. Right now we're 3,000. Ooh, that 29. Okay. I think we're going to put the 6.2 V8 in it. We're going to go with that. Give ourselves 415 horses, 415 pounds of torque. This is the same one I put in the Impala earlier. I'm not exactly sure what motor this comes from. This is what we're going to go for. What chassis this comes from, what car this is. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. With that, we're going to leave it rear-wheel drive because it's just an awesome car and it should be rear-wheel drive. But I think I want to put a centrifugal supercharger on it. And that'll take her from, it doesn't actually add that much. But then again, it's only 4 points for 127 horses. It's a no-brainer. We're not going to need any aero on this, but let's see what kind of hood we could get. Personally, I like the stock one. More sleeper anyways. This is where we're going to spend our points. We want some rubber. And I think some semi-slick racing, this thing would be awesome. can also throw on some rallies for 713 only. Let's see. Let's check the actual performance on that though. 5.7 and 13.1. Ooh, yeah, way better. And then 106, 105 versus this one is less grip. Some cars, the rally will give you more grip, some they don't. So this is the time we're going with the semi-slicks. We're not going to need... let's just compare the slicks. Slicks are actually slower. Same grip. And 10 more points. However, it gives a little more handling and acceleration on the numbers. For 10 points. No, we're going to go with the semi-slicks. And we are going to... Okay, it doesn't kill performance too much. And it gives us quite a significant... This is the one to go with. Then we're in the middle. And we will... check the performance difference on these. Yeah, we will be going with the 345/40s for the rear. So we ended up going 255/55s, 14s in the front. But actually, I think I'm going to change the size. Let's see here. No, we're not. We're leaving the 14s in the front. And the rear is going to stay in 14s as well. 14-inch rims, all right. That's how we're doing it. With that said, I think for now we'll leave the stock rims because this car's just pretty cool. And that's going to hurt the handling. We don't need it. Yeah, we'll leave that on. So I think we're done with that section. Let's go over to the drivetrain and put the racing differential in it. As well as let's look at the transmissions. Always got to look at the performance and top speed here. Alright, we will be putting the sport transmission in here. We'll come back to that. Let's see if we can get the full weight reduction. Yes, we can. Look at that, makes a nice difference there in handling and performance. And maybe a cage. Yes, we will be putting the cage in here. That makes a great difference in performance and handling. Acceleration even. Got quicker. And we handle better. Front and anti-roll bars, we will be putting race. And race suspension, I'm pretty sure is how we're doing this. Oh, wait. A little more handling with the race suspension, but we actually got slower. I think we're going to go with the sport. Let's check the points. Oh, it's the same. You know what? We're going to have enough handling. I'm going to leave it on stock. No, I'm not. I'm crazy. We're going race. And maybe not. Hold on. If I put race brakes on and put the suspension, let's see here. Nope, doesn't make a difference. Almost. So what we'll do is we will put sport brakes on, and we have 1 point to spare. As far as that 1 point, I guess we will just come over here and first, let me just check. Oh no, this does have them. Let's check the intercooler real quick. No performance upgrade, and we actually put on weight, so there's no point in adding that extra power. We can afford any of these if they're worth it. Look at 4.4, 10.8. Oh wait, that one is. Okay, we're gonna put the street oil cooling on this, and it's free. Rather than fly here, we're gonna Rather than the flywheel, we will do the driveline. And that gives us minus 16 more pounds. And let's see if it helped us at all. It actually made us slower. Just 0 to 60. Oh, no, wait. I'm tripping. Yeah, it's slower 0 to 60, but it's okay. We're lighter. Okay, we're going to install this setup. This setup to make it an A-Class is going to cost me $56,350. And I'm going to take the car from 3,047 pound stock to 2,633 pounds. So that's like a 414 pound difference. And 300 horsepower to 544. So we just went up 244 horsepower and we dropped quite a bit of weight. And our lateral G's, our grip went from 1.1 to 1.7. So that's a big increase, which took us to 800 points, which is an A-Class. So let's check her out. But that's the build. When I make cars, I build them. I'm sharing this build with you guys, and then I tune them. I'm going to share my tune with you. So tire pressure is probably going to be okay. We can check that on the drive in a minute. But let's go ahead and play around. We got a final drive we can play with here. So if you look on the side, the acceleration is speed. What I'm watching is the 0 to 60, the 4.465, and the 0 to 100, the 10.85, as well as the top speed. So let's see if we can get anything a little quicker than that 10.85, 0 to 100, which is what I'm really looking at. 10.534. 10.534 that way. Let's see. I just kind of stab around. Here's a 10.534. I'm not going to check every notch, but I just kind of get an idea. And I think that 10.534 is going to be our gear ratio. So I'm going to go back and find that somewhere right around here. There we go. I'll take that. 4281 with a 10.534. Alignment, that's a little aggressive for the camber, negative. So I'm going to bring it down to maybe like a 1.6 and a 0.9. And I'm going to put this at a 1 and a negative 1. And adjusting this front caster will make it so I don't need as much camber. That's why I brought it down a little. And so I'll bring this up a bit. Changes the steering angle. Anti-roll bars. I do think that I want it maybe a little stiffer in the front than the back. There we go. Springs. Let's check if lowering this is going to affect our performance. So let's see if we can slam it. That actually made us slower. So some of these muscle cars are tricky. I think you put the back down and the front up or something like that. Let me just see. Yeah, look at 4188 and 10376. Okay, we'll just raise it. It looks like it wants to be raised. Let's see somewhere in the middle and see. Yeah. Let's raise the sucker up as high as it goes. That's why the race suspension wasn't any quicker. Interesting on this car. I should have just spent the points for the sport suspension. However, or even the stock. However, but I gotta adjust all this. The rebound stiffness. As far as the rebound stiffness, what we want is, let me adjust the bump stiff. You know what? The springs is where I want to start. Let's soften up the front a little for some good handling. Even the back for some grip. Ride height is up. I just forgot about the springs. Now dampening, I'm actually going to raise the front a bit and the back just a hair. And the bump stiffness is probably okay where the engineers designed it. Aero I can't adjust. The brakes I can't adjust. The diff looks kind of how I like it. So let's go ahead and see what this does. So I'm going to go ahead and save this for you guys. And we will call this SLickyRickYT. This one will be SLickyRickYT Presents. Oh, I can't do that. This SLickyRickYT. Saving. I will share it. I will share it under the same name. It won't be hard to find, but the easiest way to find this tune is just to go ahead and follow me. You should be subscribed to this YouTube channel already. See my name there. You can follow me on Forza Horizon 5, and it's a wrap. It'll suggest them for you. I'm gonna put all around, good all around, and I'm calling it SLickyRickYT. And it is shared. It's available. It's on the tuning market, whatever you call it. It's there. It's free. You can get it. Check it out. We kind of made it together, right? So let's see. It's 060 and 4.1. So first off, I just kind of want to see where we're stacking up here. Let's say we want to go find a tune, right? Suggested tunes. Let's look at A classes. Right? Here's all the A classes. Okay. If you look, those are my stats on the left and theirs are on the right. There's this particular car is set up with more top speed, faster acceleration, more horsepower, more torque, but it weighs more and has a lot less grip. So it looks pretty good. However, I like to tune for grip. I want it to grip. Mine, I'm looking for someone. Here's one that has as much grip as mine. And that looks actually pretty nice. 1.26, 659. They went with a smaller engine, and look, they ended up getting quicker than me. And that's kind of what happened, but they don't have the speed to hang. So it's kind of a grippy car for circuits, but it's not going to hang with the high-speed stuff. So that one's pretty interesting. I don't know. I just tried to make a pretty well-balanced car. Here we go. Here's one that's similar. A little more grip than mine, a little lighter, a little less power. However, there's a lot slower 060, and the top speed's not the same, but I'm sure it's a pretty good car. Anyways, there's some good ones here. You can check them out, see how we stack up. Let's go test her out. You can't always trust the numbers on this game. You gotta see how she feels. Well, she's very handleable even on the dirt. But you can feel that power. Let's get her on the road. Now let's see how she burns out. We took a little video earlier. Let's rev her up. Oh, she sure does grip up now. It feels like a pretty good balance and combination for most racetracks. Circuits or sprints. I just want you to see that she handles, she's fast. I could take this thing on Vulcan sprint. I actually like this car. I will be taking this on Horizon Open Racing, online racing today to see how it does. So please look for that video soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute.